What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm glad you're joining. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button below so you can stay up to date on all my videos, all my DIY videos, and everything related to my Miata build. So recently I picked up a set of RPF1s. They were used, but great quality. The only thing is that they didn't come with center caps, and instead of painting over the bolt and the hub itself, I didn't want to order new ones because new ones are a little expensive. I figured we could make some. I did a little bit of researching online, came across a old forum thread on a Subaru forum that had a DIY center cap for an RPF1. It's made with these electrical knockout seals. Here's the part number. I got these at Home Depot. They were about $2 each. You get the 2-inch ones, and they come with these little tabs on the back, and they look a lot like a center cap. So these ones do fit. You just have to adjust the little teeth. We're gonna use some sandpaper, spray paint them black, and they should be good as new. Here you can see the wheel, and it is like a 2-inch opening. So these will fit, and you have to adjust the teeth, but they'll fit in there pretty much perfectly. Just a little bit of room to spare, I guess. So like if you kind of pop it in, obviously my teeth, I moved one of them a little bit, so it's fitting a little bit. But once they're in there, it's gonna be good. So these will look nice in black, and just add that little bit of extra finish to the wheel. I'm gonna start by just using some 400 grit sandpaper just to scuff the surface so we can do the painting. Alright, so now that the little center caps are sanded, I'm just gonna hit them with some black glossy spray paint. Just black. I think it'll look nice with the acorn lug nuts. Yeah, so it should match everything. So I'm just gonna spray these down next. Alright guys, so the final coat is on. I went ahead and just figured I would paint the front logo as well, but the final coat is on. So these are going to dry. Once they're dry, we'll be able to bend the little tabs and put them on the car. Alright, it's been a couple hours. I made sure that these were dry. I also washed the car, so you guys don't have to look at a dirty car for the rest of this video. I have to say, one of my new favorite parts just to look at is this right here. I love the way that you can see the side skirt feed into that over fender, the big fat tire in the back. This is my new favorite part of the car to look at. Alright, so center caps, now that they're done drying, we can go ahead and put them on the car. So what you want to do is take these little tabs and just bend all of them outwards a little bit. You can see the difference in the top two. You want it to look like the one on the right. Bend it out a little bit. You're gonna have to bend them maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on getting it to fit in your wheel. So yeah, we're going to put them on all four. I'll walk you through what I do, and then we'll do a quick walk around of all of them. All right, so this is the little tool that I'm using just to help bend them out. Something from IKEA actually. So you can see that while it does fit in, it's kind of loose and you can still pop it out. So, and what you want to do is it can sit a little bit to the right, left, or you want it to be perfectly in the center. So start by just bending out all of the tabs. So all of them are bent, you should be good to go. So you can do your initial kind of test fit. And you can see that it doesn't fit perfectly. So what you want to do is fit in as many as you can. And don't be afraid to use a little bit of extra force and use your little pry tool to fit in the tabs. So it's really just these top two that, or top three that aren't fitting in perfectly. Just going to bend this one down a little bit. Bend the other ones down. Push it in once you have them fitting. And they'll sit flush in there. Now it's really not going to come out unless you pop it out yourself. So that is a DIY center cap for an RPF1. All right, here's what the wheels look like with all the center caps on. So yeah, I think they turn out pretty good for $2 and a can of spray paint. They don't show that little logo that was on the metal that was like stamped into it, so you can't even really tell that. They just look like little caps. I think it looks good. I like it. I like that it matches my lug nuts and everything. I just really like DIY mods like this. It's just that little bit of extra creativity, a little bit of know-how, and you can make some center caps for yourself if you don't want to pay full price for the branded ones. Cool thing about these is you can make any design you want. You can make them any color. You can add like vinyl logos. I've even seen people pour epoxy on them so they have that like plasticky covering over a logo, which is really cool. I just chose black because I think it's just simple. I didn't need them to be flashy or anything. I'm not trying to really draw kind of attention to my wheels, but I didn't want the rusty hubs showing underneath. So really cool mod to do, super DIY. So this should apply to pretty much any wheel, just depending on what size hole you have. They have many different like measurements for these knockout things. So yeah, head to your local hardware store and make your own. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little DIY video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can make videos like this in the future and you can learn something new and modify our cars together. So yeah, leave your comments, tell me what you're doing to your car, if you're doing the center cap mods, and see you in the next video.